Namaste, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. My name is Manisha Singh. Today I am teaching you pre-cooling and the cold chain in food storage and transport engineering subject. Now let's start with pre-cooling. What is pre-cooling? Pre-cooling is done to remove the field heat of the harvested produce, which is detrimental to keep the quality of fruits and vegetable, and it is done to retard ripening and senescence processes. Prompt pre-cooling conserves the weight and extends the storage life of the fruits and vegetable. PLW in storage can be reduced from 6 to 12.5% by employing pre-cooling treatments. Methods of pre-cooling are several effective methods for rapid removal of heat from produce are in commercial use. The choice of methods depends upon largely on the perishability and refrigeration equipment of the produce and its adaptability to a specific method and the availability of the facilities. Number one is hydrocooling. Hydrocooling, cooling with cold water, is rapid and effective method of pre-cooling used for cooling a wide range of fruits and vegetable in bulk before packaging. Its use is limited for packaged commodities because of the difficulty of achieving sufficient water flow through the containers. Flooding, spraying, or immersion accomplishes hydrocooling. A properly designed flood system is more efficient than either the spray or immersion system because it combines a great volume of water with rapid movement of cooling medium over the product. When cooling completed, the product must be moved to a cold room or reworking will occur. Air cooling or room cooling. The use of refrigerated air as pre-cooling medium is widely used for pre-cooling packaged fruits and the but the system is not widely used for the vegetables. Pre-cooling with air can be accomplished in a conventional cold storage room. A special pre-cooling, a funnel cooler, or a forced air cooler, cooling with air requires a longer time than cooling with water or vacuum. Vacuum cooling, leafy vegetables are commonly cooled by reducing atmospheric pressure in artificial hermetically sealed chambers. Reducing the atmosphere pressure also reduces the pressure or water vapor in the chamber and thus cooling is effected. The outstanding advantages of vacuum cooling are the speed and uniformity of cooling and adapted commodities. Leafy vegetables, particularly lettuce, is difficult to cool with water or air, but they can be field packed and then cooled quickly and uniformity by vacuum. Commodities like tomatoes with epidermis, which is resistant to water movement, are not adapted to vacuum cooling. Then pre-cooling of fruits, temperature protection of the fruit in the field immediately after harvesting is very important. This can be easily done by moving the fruits to the shade, and it is essential to remove the field heat of fruits in order to have extended shelf life. Following methods are adopted to pre-cooling the fruits. The air cooling. Air cooling is done by placing the fruits in the cold room. Fruits are well placed in a well ventilated containers in order to achieve some air exchange. Third one is Second is hydrocooling. The hydrocooling is an old and effective pre-cooling method for fruits. Fruits are dipped in cold water or spray the cold water on the fruits. Some chemicals are also mixed with water used in hydrocooling to prevent the shade and diseases. Hydrocooling appears with a refrigerated calcium chloride solution would prevent storage disorders. Pre-cooling has got effect on quality of fruits. For example, L49 variety of guava and the reducing sugar percentage and ascorbic acid content was higher in pre-cooled fruits than without pre-cooled fruits. Then vacuum cooling. Vacuum cooling is costliest method of pre-cooling, and it is rarely used in case of fruits. It is done by reducing the atmospheric pressure, and it reduces the pressure of water vapor in a chamber, which results in evaporation of water from fruits, which brings down the temperatures. Pre-cooling temperature treatment prior to low temperature storage can delay the development of chilling injury in the grapes. For vegetables, pre-cooling of vegetables. When the vegetables are harvested during the hot weather, it is desirable to remove the field heat of the harvested vegetables to retard the ripening and senescence. Cooling and storage losses can be reduced by pre-cooling when the vegetable harvested during hot period. Well, cooling, pre-cooling is vital importance. For example, in melons, stages of ripening a field, level of field heat and vegetable also determines the need of processing. In case of tomato, above 26.7 degrees Celsius, temperatures and ripening is too delayed. There is no need for pre-cooling. Pre-cooling can be done by following processes: placing the vegetables in a refrigerated truck with forced humidified air circulation, placing ice in the package, placing ice in water and passing the vegetables through a spray of cold water. Vacuum cooling is also done. Hydrocooling is done by flooding, spraying or immersing in a rapid and effective method of pre-cooling. Water is an excellent material to transfer a heat from the produce to the cooling medium. Highly perishable leafy vegetables and sealed crops are often cooled by reducing the atmospheric pressure. Leafy vegetables are especially difficult to cool with and then cooled rapidly and uniformity by vacuum cooling. Asparagus cooled in water 0.5 to 1 degree Celsius for 9 to 12 minutes and then stored at 2 degree Celsius for 1 to 5 days, followed by 2 days at 20 degrees Celsius, and reduces the water losses and quality reduction during the storage. Then cold chain. First of all, what is cold chain? Cold chain is a system of storing and transporting the fruits and vegetable at the recommended temperature range for the point of uh, harvesting to the point of use to the consumers. The term cold chain or cool chain denotes a series of actions and equipment applied to maintain a product within a specified low temperature range from harvest, production to consumption. A cold chain is a temperature controlled supply chain. An unbroken cold chain is an uninterrupted series of refrigerated production, storage, and distribution activities along with associated equipment and logistics which maintain a desired low temperature range. It is used to preserve and to extend and ensure the shelf life of the product, such as fresh agricultural produce, seafood, frozen food, photographic film, chemicals, and pharmaceutical products. Such products during transport and when in transient storage are sometimes called cool cargo. Unlike other goods or merchandise, cold chain goods are perishable and always en route towards end use or destination, even when held temporarily in cold stores and hence commonly referred to as cargo during its entire logistics cycle. Cold chain logistics includes all of the means used to ensure a constant temperature for a product that is not heat stable from the time it is manufactured until the time it is used. Moreover, cold chain is considered as a science, a technology, and a process. It is a science as it requires the understanding of the chemical and biological processes associated with the product perishability, and it is a technology as it relies on a physical means to ensure desirable temperature conditions along with the supply chain. It is a process as a series of tasks must be performed to manufacture, store, transport, and monitor temperature sensitive products. Hope you all are satisfied with this session. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapit Women's University Jaipur. If you have any query, please mention it in a comment box. I will resolve them whenever we have a live session. Thank you so much for watching this video.